it's the 10th of May today, and I don't know whether you can hear, but it's raining outside. It's supposed to rain all day, so I won't be going down the allotment, so I'll be spending most of the day inside the greenhouse, because I've got lots and lots to do in here, which is great, absolutely brilliant. So I won't be wasting the day. So first of all, this morning what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my sweet peas out into some hanging baskets. Sweet peas you can either grow up trellis or you can grow them in a hanging basket and let them fall over. There are so many different varieties of sweet peas to grow. Some you sow in the autumn, others you sow in the spring, and they just usually produce the most glorious flowers with the most wonderful scent. So the ones that I'm growing this year, I did show you how to sow. I've got the other ones are out here. I've got the incense mixed, and I've got some white ones out there. So I'm just going to show you what to do with them when they get to a certain size and before you plant them out. Be careful if you sow them in spring, if they're spring planting ones. You have to make sure that frost has gone in your area before you plant them outside, because they'll be delicate ones. If they're ones that you sow in the autumn, then you won't have to worry about that. So let me show you what I'm going to do with my sweet peas. Okay, so here is one of my hanging baskets. I do actually have two circular ones, and I have lots of sort of semicircle ones, which are great for attaching to a fence panel. So I've just, this is a plant here which kind of spreads over. It's lovely, and I've had this in here for quite a few years. And the other half is just free, because I usually grow sweet peas in this section here. Now, be careful with your hanging baskets. Make sure you have drainage, and also before you plant anything, make sure you give the compost that is showing a good turnover, because it does tend to get very compact in there. So make sure that it's all weed free, and then you need to take one of your sweet peas. Now my sweet peas are actually getting very, very long. What you need to do to make them bush out more is to chop off the end section. Now I should have done this a long time ago, about 3 weeks ago, but I've just been so busy doing goodness knows what else. I just haven't had chance to do it. So I'm going to do it now. Now these must be about 9-10 inches long. You should really do this when they're about 4 or 5 inches long. So I'm just going to chop about 3 inches off the end. If you are cutting the end off when they're about 4 inches long, just take off the top inch or inch and a half. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it just above where some leaves come out. So just snip it off there. Okay, now this will go in the compost, and what this will encourage this sweet pea to do now is to bush out, because you've stopped it going there, so it's now going to start growing a shoot out here and out here and out here. That should be enough. If you do find that later on in the season they're starting to get very spindly, then again just chop the ends off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of this soil, because obviously there's quite a lot of soil in here, and there's a lot of soil in the sweet pea pot anyway. And all we need to do is to very carefully take the pot off. Now you'll see under here that there are lots of lovely roots growing. I'm not sure if you can see this. Can you see there's a line here? This is slightly darker than this. This is damp. I actually had these outside last night, and it rained all night, and it's raining all day. So the water from the rain has actually got down this far. It hasn't got down any further, but I'm not sure if you can see that line very well. Now all we need to do very, very carefully, because sweet peas don't like to be moved too much, gently put it in and then fill up that space with more of the soil, and then just give it a nice pat down, a nice push down, make it nice and firm. Now I'm going to squeeze another one in here and possibly another one there and maybe even another one there. So I'll carry on and I'll get some more in here and I'll come back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I've got quite a few in there. I managed to get 4 pots worth in there. Just let them droop over the side like that. They're a hanging basket, so they'll be up. If you wanted to, you could put another sort of annual in the middle here just to give it a little bit of height if you wanted, but it's a hanging basket and you usually only see the bits that fall over the side, so that's why I'm not putting anything in the middle here. Now all we need to do now is we need to give it a very good water. If the compost is very, very dry, you'll find that the water will sit on top, so water it a little bit, let that soak through and then water it a little bit more. Okay, hanging baskets do need a lot of continual water during the summer, but you know, possibly daily. It depends how hot it gets round where you are. Okay, but as long as you've got good drainage in the bottom, then the plants won't be sitting in any of the water for too long. Now these here are little tendrils. They will hold on to the pot, possibly each other, but you get these with peas, you get them with sugar snaps, you get them with beans, you get the little tendrils that come out, and they just grab onto anything that is near them, and it helps support the plant. Well, when these come into flower, I will show you, and hopefully, because I have these hanging by the back door, hopefully they'll give a lovely scent off during the summer. Well, that's one hanging basket done. I've still got another one to do, and as I say, I've got lots of the sort of the half, the semicircle ones, and I've got spaces in quite a few of those. So I've got quite a few. I've got some more plants here, and then I've got another tray outside. If they are the spring ones, make sure you acclimatise them to the outside temperatures before you actually put them fully outside. Acclimatise means that you get them used to the cooler temperatures that they've been used to, because in the greenhouse they're very protected. So put them outside. If it's a nice day, put them outside and then bring them in during the night. Just do that for about 10 days to 2 weeks before your last frost date, and once your last frost date has gone, then they can be outside all the time. Okay, well, as I say, I've got lots to do, so I'll carry on, and I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.